Chapter 15. The lot for the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families, was to the border of Edom, even to the wilderness of Zin southward, at the uttermost part of the south. Their south border was from the uttermost part of the salt sea, from the bay that looked southward, and it went out southward from the ascent of Akarabim, and passed along to Zin, and went up by the south of Kadesh Barnea, and passed along by Hezron, and went up to Adar, and turned about to Karka, and it passed along to Asmon, and went out at the brook of Egypt, and the goings out of the border were at the sea. This shall be your south border. The east border was the salt sea, even to the end of the Jordan. The border of the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the end of the Jordan, and the border went up to Beth Hoglah, and passed along by the north of Beth Araba, and the border went up to the stone of Bohan the son of Reuben, and the border went up to Debir, from the valley of Achor, and so northward, looking toward Gilgal, that is over against the ascent of Adumim, which is on the south side of the river. And the border passed along to the waters of En-shemesh, and the goings out of it were at En-rogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom, to the side of the Jebusites southward, the same as Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lies before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the uttermost part of the valley of Rephaim northward. And the border extended from the top of the mountain to the spring of the waters of Nephtoah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephron. And the border extended to Bela, the same as Kiriath-jearim. And the border turned out from Bela westward to Mount Seir, and passed along to the side of Mount Jearim on the north, the same as Chesalon, and went down to Beth-shemesh, and passed along by Timnah. And the border went out to the side of Ekron northward, and the border extended to Shikaron, and passed along to Mount Bela, and went out at Jabneel, and the goings out of the border were at the sea. The west border was to the great sea, and the border of it. This is the border of the children of Judah round about according to their families. To Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave a portion among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even Kiriath Arba, which Arba was the father of Anak, the same as Hebron. Caleb drove out there the 3 sons of Anak, Sheshai, and Ahiman, and Talmai, the children of Anak. He went up there against the inhabitants of Debir. Now the name of Debir before was Kiriath-sepher. Caleb said, He who strikes Kiriath-sepher and takes it, to him will I give Aksha, my daughter, as wife. Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Aksha his daughter as wife. It happened when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she alighted from off her donkey, and Caleb said, What do you want? She said, Give me a blessing, for you have set me in the land of the south. Give me also springs of water. He gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families. The uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the border of Edom in the south were Kabzeel and Eder and Jagur, and Kina and Dimona and Adada, and Kedesh, and Hazor and Ithan, and Telim, and Bealoth, Hazor Hadada, Kirioth Hezron, the same as Hazor, Ammon and Shema and Molada, and Hazar Gadah, and Heshmon, and Beth Pelet, and Hazar Shual, and Beersheba, and Biziothia, and Bela, and Aim, and Ezem, and Eltolad, and Chesel, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Madmana, and Sansana, and Labaoth, and Shilhim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All the cities are 29, with their villages. In the lowlands, Eshtaol, and Zorah, and Ashna, and Zanoah, and Enganim, Tapua, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Adullam, Soka, Azekah, and Shaaraim, and Adithaim, and Gerarah, and Gederothaim, 14 cities with their villages. Zenon, and Hadashah, and Migdal-gad, and Dilian, and Mizpah, and Joktheel, Lachish, and Boscath, and Eglon, and Kaban, and Laman, and Chidlish, and Gederoth, Beth-dagon and Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages. Libnah and Ether and Ashan, and Iphtah and Asnah and Nezib, and Keilah and Achzib and Maresha, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with its towns and its villages. From Ekron even to the sea, all that were by the side of Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod its towns and its villages. Gaza its towns and its villages, to the brook of Egypt, and the great sea in the border of it. In the hill country, Shamir and Jatir and Soko, and Dana and Kiriath-Sana, the same is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemoh, and Anim, and Goshen, and Holon, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, and Duma, and Ishan, and Janim, and Beth-Tappuah, and Aphekah, and Humta, and Kiriath Arba, the same is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokdeam, and Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Halhul, Besur, and Kedor, and Marath, and Beth-Anon, and Eltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kiriath Baal, the same as Kiriath-Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth-Arabah, Middin, and Sakaka, and Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and En-Gedi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah couldn't drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem to this day.